Hey FCC, good morning. We're so glad you're with us. Whether you're here or in person, welcome. Here are your morning announcements. Our community Thanksgiving meal is coming up. This is where all the churches in the area come together to help provide a Thanksgiving meal for our community. We have been asked to provide 50 turkeys, and this year it's a little bit different. Not only are we going to be cooking the turkeys, but they want us to carve them before we deliver them as well. So the turkeys will be provided. You can just come to FCC. We will give you the date in the coming weeks. But you can come pick up a turkey, take it home and cook it. You can even cook it the night before if you want. Carve it, make sure it's in a disposable pan, and then the morning of Thanksgiving you will deliver it to the Methodist Church. They will reheat it and deliver those to families. So if you can help in this way, please just email us or sign up on the app and let us know how many turkeys you would like to cook. One or several is fine, but if you can help be the hands and feet of Jesus in this way, please let us know.
Hey church, I just want to take a minute and invite you to our special Thanksgiving service that's coming up November 22nd. Every Thanksgiving we kind of do something a little bit different. This year we're going to have a service literally built all around being thankful. And we want to let you know about it because number one, we want you to plan on being here. But number two, if you serve in any of our areas of the church, it doesn't matter if it's in our kids world areas, in our youth areas, or any of the adult areas that we have, please make sure to be here. We're going to try to recognize as many people as we possibly can. We promise we're not going to embarrass you. No one's going to have to say anything like that. But we want to make sure that we pray for you specifically, that we recognize all the great things that God is doing through all the different ministries of our church. And so if you serve in any way, shape, or form in our church, please make sure you're here November 22nd for our special Thanksgiving service. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to get to spend the whole morning just telling God how thankful we are for Him and for what He's done in our church. So be here November 22nd.
When you pack shoebox gifts with Operation Christmas Child, you're sending joy and blessing children all over the world. Through your simple act of kindness, children experience the love of Jesus, are discipled through the local church, and are empowered to reach their families and communities with the good news of Jesus Christ.
To send joy to children all over the world, visit SamaritansPurse.org/OCC.
Also, Operation Christmas Child is in full effect. Hopefully you saw in our foyer, we have all kinds of boxes. Those are empty boxes, and we want to invite you to take one or more and fill that for a child somewhere around the world. When you take one of those boxes, also take one of the papers that goes with it. That way you'll be able to indicate whether you want to give a gift to a boy or a girl and what age group. So this is an awesome opportunity to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Not only does it make a kid's day to get these gifts, but also in this box, and every box that's given, is a presentation of the gospel. So we get to tell kids all around the world about Jesus. If you're online and you're not here to pick up a box, you can actually do this right online. Just go to SamaritansPurse.org. When you go to that webpage, the very front page has a big banner that says Pack a Shoebox. You can do that. On the next page, there's a little link that says Build a Box, and you can just drag things into that box and pack it virtually and still track your package. So this is an awesome way to reach out to the whole world and bless kids. So we would love for you to be a part of Operation Christmas Child this year. Every week during our worship service, we celebrate the Lord's Supper, and we want to make sure you're prepared for that. So at the entrance to each of the doors of the worship center, we have little cups of juice, and the bread is right there in that same package. If you did not get one when you came into the worship center today, please go ahead now and go get one. It's perfectly fine to get up right now and do that. We want you to be prepared to celebrate the Lord's Supper with us when that part of the service comes. Also, if you want to worship God today by giving of tithes and offerings, you can do that in one of three ways. You can text, you can give through the app, or you can place your check or envelope in one of the boxes at any of the entrances to the worship center. Thank you for joining us today. We're so glad you're here, whether you're in person or online. Let's turn our attentions to the Lord.